Art Focus is a program about the brightest and the most current developments in the fields of art and cultural life in the country and in the world. It is a report about the greatest cultural events like musical concerts, festivals, art exhibitions and theater premieres. You will be able to visit the most interesting theater sets as well as workshops of famous artists, and you will also get acquainted with the best art representatives and learn the secrets of their crafts together with the Art Focus program. Art Focus is always in the focus of the brightest events. The first fire festival was held near the beautiful Caligula Lake, which is 300 kilometers from Almaty, at an altitude of 1,800 meters above the sea level. To gather a huge number of spectators who could not only enjoy the magnificent nature of Kazakhstan, but also witness an amazing fire show. We are on the Caligula Lake, in a picturesque mountain range, which is the place for the fire festival to bring together over 500 people from different parts of Kazakhstan and from different countries of the world. We organize such events every month and invite showmakers from Cuba, Russia and the nearest countries of Asia. Thus we want to show to people from other countries how beautiful Kazakhstan is and what beautiful places we have in our homeland. We are not going to stop with what we have, and in the future we are going to increase the number of participants and guests. I visited the fire festival, which was near the Caligula Lake. I was glad and surprised with the number of spectators, most of whom, of course, were from Kazakhstan, and most of them were young people. We also met foreign guests of our country, who had a warm welcome. I also liked the amazing fire show with all the professional artists, who did a wonderful show. It was exciting and interesting. I think it is very important to see such festivals and the amazing nature of Kazakhstan. It was my first time at such festival in Kazakhstan. It was an amazing, colorful fire show. The artists performed just at the highest level. Since I am a photographer, I have taken a lot of good photos and also meet photographers not only from Kazakhstan, but also from other countries. A lot of foreign guests were at the festival, and it was nice that they had come to Kazakhstan to see our amazing nature and the festivals. They said they really liked it, and we were very happy about it. We want such festivals to be more frequent, because for the young people it is interesting. I would be glad to visit such events again, because I really like it, and I have wonderful feelings and emotions about it. The Fire Festival has proven that such outdoor events are very popular not only among Kazakh people, but also among foreign guests who discover the unique and mysterious nature of Kazakhstan. Ballet dates back to the 16th century and has been capturing attention of audience for several centuries. To become a professional ballet dancer, besides physical abilities and appearance, one must have patience, will and enormous love for this great and beautiful art. Today we will tell about legendary Almaty Choreography College, named after Alexander Seleznov, which has been the place to train professionals for more than 80 years. Almaty Choreography College is a pearl of Kazakh choreography. Opened a long time ago, in 1934, it immediately became the personal base for all the ballet companies of the Republic of Kazakhstan. Alexander Alexandrov was among those who opened the college, and he was the first artistic director. From the very beginning, the Choreography College announced its ambitious plans. In 1938, when Alexander Seleznov, after whom Almaty Choreography College was named, had become artistic director, the first concert was performed. It was a breathtaking experience for the entire cultural community of the Republic. Educational process in Almaty Choreography College consists of two stages. The first stage is a school from grade 5 to grade 9, where our children master basic secondary educational courses, and after grade 9 they pass a difficult examination, after which they are transferred to the second stage, where they have a 3-year study. Of course, our educational process is unique, as our children study general professional disciplines along with the general educational ones. They study solfeggio, basics of music theory and pianoforte. We have also electives, such as professional voice training. We also teach with the use of Kazakh traditional instruments. The discipline was first introduced in 1965, in times of appointment of legendary dancer Shara Kulova, who was the initiator of teaching with the use of Kazakh traditional instruments. In the educational process, we also pay great attention to the professional French language, which is the language of this vocation. Of course, we support the state policy of trilingualism, where a great emphasis is on study of the state language as well as Russian and English. And at the level of senior courses, children study the course of paperwork management, where they demonstrate the use of 3 languages. Another unique feature of our educational institution is that the teachers who come here once stay with us forever. Our teachers have worked with us for more than 30 or 40 years. And those traditions that have once been established by Alexander Seleznov are respected by each generation. Almaty Choreography College produced over 2,000 graduates, and among them, more than 400 winners of prestigious international competitions. Of course, it is impossible to list all the names. They are all the celebrities of the Kazakh ballet. And we are proud it is graduates of Almaty Choreography College who make up the core of Kazakhstan's dance art. Everyone knows Kazakh Ballet School. Our educational program is based on the merger of St. Petersburg and Moscow schools. and of course taking into account the peculiarities of the region and peculiarities of our teachers. All these merged into one frame and today represents Kazakh Professional Ballet School, known all over the world. Our strategy complies with the strategy announced by the head of the state, which is preservation, promotion and propaganda of national art. And of course, in this respect, Almaty Choreography College is the keeper of entire Kazakh heritage, because the entire history of Kazakh Ballet School is inextricably linked with Almaty Choreography College. If we study history covering more than 30,000 years, we find out that the first drawings in the world have been painted on the walls of stone caves by ancient people. Our today's guest is extraordinary painter Marina Kovalyova, who uses stone as a canvas, which is not a peculiar material for that. I had been drawing since my childhood. At that time, I drew even on wallpaper. In our house, we had books about art and fine literature as well. Of course, I could study all that, and I was not forced to do that. I graduated from art college with wonderful teachers to whom I have been grateful so far. I did oil and watercolor painting, and I'm still very fond of graphics. Then I somehow started to paint on stones. I really like mountains, and I go there very often. A friend of mine works at the space station, where at an altitude of over 3,000 meters practically nothing grows, there are only stones. Once he went and collected stones for his stone flower bed, and I just followed him and also began to collect stones. Probably, this is how this idea with such material as cobblestone came to my mind. Each stone has a completely unique structure. I'm not a great fan of flat surfaces on which you can paint anything. I like to show what they already have. For me, there is no special criteria for stones. It can be any mountain stone, river stone or city cobblestones. I use acrylic paints, which are waterproof, but they have one drawback. You cannot make any changes to the code. You cannot erase or do anything with it. This is why, when starting to work with the stone, you need to be sure of what you want to do. Probably 80% of the work is to solve the mystery of stone. That means that the painting might be done on stone pretty fast. First I decide on which side the painting will be, and sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some stones can be painted right in a circle, and when you look at them, you see the story going from one side to another. I really like stones on which you can see a mixture of 2 or 3 rocks, and it can be absolutely phantasmagoric interlacing of lines, spots, representing a very interesting puzzle or some message I should read. I like this magic, the so-called no accident of chance. To be engaged in such creativity, it is necessary to spot things. One shall also have some freshness of perception, to go out in the street as into a new world, not to miss some details, miraculous accidents that happen every day. For me, this creativity is like meditation. When I paint, I am absolutely calm, there is not a single thought in my head. This is my little world in which I feel good. So I do not consider this as work. It's just an activity that I like. Everyone has his or her own unique world, which includes people, events, places and things. In my world too, there are all these things, but also creativity as an integral part of it. Of course, I want to develop my skills, try new materials, such as for example wood or metal. I want to explore new techniques, but in any case, creativity will always be in my life.